today I'm interviewing the lovely, the gorgeous Josephine Pembroke, who runs the most amazing radio show called
Radio Gorgeous, where you'll only hear the female voice on air.
And it's lovely and amazing. I listen to it once a week. I listen to it in bed, on my laptop, on my mobile phone. It's fantastic. I love all your interviews. They're really funny. And, well, not always funny, but also
moving,
yeah, inspirational to talk to film stars, famous models, journalists, book authors.
And people like you as well. I speak to every person.
Every person.
Who's gorgeous.
And interesting. So, Josephine, we're always listening to you on the radio.
Oh, thank you.
But I'd actually like to present the face of the radio. So here she is.
Hello.
Molto bella, no?
Grazie.
So, I want to ask you a question.
Yes.
Just tell me a bit more about who you are.
Okay, so my background is all about performing, using the voice. I used to be a singer, and then I turned into a singer, then I turned into a cabaret star, then a pop star, and I've also been performance artist.
Any famous bands you've sung for or danced for?
Well, I had my own group called Pussies Galore, who were a famous nightclub act in the 90s.
Have you heard of them?
We performed at Heaven, Café de Paris, Cream in Liverpool, all these different places. Yeah. Cheers. And
cheers to
then
that.
I had babies.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to become a TV presenter. And instead of I got a job on live TV, Janet's 3/4 channel.
Oh,
which was really good fun.
I remember that. We'll take it by
And then that was closed down. Then I got a job being a radio presenter, and it moved on from there. I worked for BBC in Bristol, and now started Radio Gorgeous for women.
And I just love Josephine's lovely, funny, deep tones, but you just love her voice.
Oh, thank you.
Well, that's really interesting to hear about who you are, where you've come from. But what are you creating? What are you doing with this radio show? Tell us a bit more about that.
Well, the whole idea about Radio Gorgeous is that we want to hear women's stories. We want to give women a voice. Women presently don't have many media outlets, and we want to hear your story. We want to hear the woman's story. We want to hear your side of the story. Everybody's got an interesting story to tell. So at the moment we're divided into different sections. So it's we do sex, we do literary love.
And she does a lot of that.
We do gorgeous business. We talk to business women.
Yeah.
We do food and drink.
Yeah.
We do gorgeous escape, holidays. We do it's a glossy magazine on the airwaves.
Yeah, and somebody's called it, what is it, Vogue on the radio waves, which I totally agree.
Pirate radio for Vogue readers.
Yeah, did you hear that one? Okay. Now, Josephine, why? Why are you doing this? Why have you created this most amazing radio show?
I created this because I believe in radio. I think it's the most intimate media. When you hear the radio, you can be moved. You can visualise things. You also can do something else that really suits women. You could be washing up, chopping the onions, or you can even be at work with your headphones on. You can listen to Radio Gorgeous anywhere. You'll get to know the woman. I really am interested in women, and I'm really interested in hearing their positive, interesting stories. So that's what it's about.
Yes, and I listened to one the other day all about olive tea, which was fascinating, and I hear that olive tea is fantastic for reducing blood pressure.
Yes, and she's got very high blood pressure since she met me.
Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. And just tell me something, whereabouts is your radio station?
Well, we're based in London, in West London, but we are global actually, because you can listen to us anywhere. We find that we're 75% UK,
right,
and then we're about 20% USA, and about 5% Canada, Australia, Germany, Peru.
Oui, Peru, hola.
Just, you know, it's going global, but we're mostly aiming at women aged 35 plus, and with no cap on it. We've got women that listen at 80, and because we believe in them totally as well, and it's generally people in the UK.
Generally, well, I guess it's basically English speakers, but you know, I think Australians, they're going to love your radio show because I like it. It's salacious, it's sexy, it's interesting.
You can say all those things.
I didn't say it because I listen to them. And okay, and how do you do it?
How do you do it? Well, you've got a machine which is about this this side.
Okay, Liam Perrin.
Yeah, and I'd interview you, then I'd just upload it onto my computer.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I would send it to an editor, but I could edit it myself you can just download software for nothing.
Because she's a radio expert, so Josephine could totally edit it and do the whole thing, but she's got some amazing women who
all women work on the radio station, not one man.
She's not going to burn her bras quite yet. We're not kind of feminist, are we?
I am feminist in the way that I am doing it.
Okay.
I'm a woman who's in business. I'm a woman who's in radio, but I'm not saying that I am.
So it sounds like we need to interview Annie Lennox because it's sisters doing it for themselves.
Yeah.
So thank you very much. It's been brilliant interviewing you from Radio Gorgeous.
Thank you very much, Amanda Ruiz.
Thank you.
Lovely to meet you.
Adios.
Grazie. Gracias.
De nada, tía.
I've got to say that I'm a feminist. Yeah, I've got to.